Hey everybody, welcome to Character Modeling. That's right, welcome to Character Modeling Week 5. We're almost halfway through the course, so a lot of good things going on. Really excited to take a look at your work, especially your Week 4 work with the character bust and with starting the character body. So I'm really excited to see where everybody got to on those points. Really take a look at your discussions and go from there. So let's get into it this week. So good news this week, there's no discussion, so really cool about that. So I just want you to focus on the work. There's going to be 2 assignments. Of course, we're going to be following up the second part of our character body. So your character body should be about 60% done. Rubrics have been posted, and the Mudbox activity. So we're going to be actually going into Mudbox and kind of playing around with it. You don't have to worry about anything else. This is just kind of a cool activity to work on and really go from there. So I figured I'd talk about Mudbox a little bit before we get started. So Mudbox is actually a sculpting tool. It's used a lot. We actually use it for my company and everything. It's a really cool tool to really add like detail to models. And these are where programs that really bring traditional sculpting techniques to 3D. And they focus specifically on modeling and textures and save the animation for like 3ds Max and Maya. Really to utilize those engines to work with that. So there's a lot of sculpting packages out there, Mudbox, Blender, ZBrush. There's so many more you can use with it. We're actually going to use Mudbox, so that's what we're going to use. And there's a lot of techniques that can be used, like integrating photographic detail, editing stencils, tiling planes, adding wear on tear and textures, and so much more. Mudbox can do a lot. And there's a lot of... Sorry about that. Got a little distracted. I apologize. But yeah, we use Mudbox a lot. There's a lot of different groups that use Mudbox consistently. So artists, video game designers, movie production studios, even commercials. They all kind of range from point to point. And there's so much more you can do with them. For example, like scars, scales, armor dents, skin blemishes, and so much more. There's a lot that you can really get into. But with detail, just keep in mind, though, these programs use a ton of polys. And say if you're doing it for like movies, animation, that's a different story. You could probably go into full detail with that. But if you work for games and poly count becomes like a really key thing to look at, you got to be careful with these using these programs because the poly count can get really high and can be a lot on the processing power of the game. These are great for realistic images and really high detailed images, and they're good for and really Mudbox is really great. Really the best thing is to work with low poly images first with Mudbox before getting into like really high detailed characters and taking on massive endeavors. That's something to keep in mind with. So yeah, that's pretty much it this week. Other than that, we just got our assignments and move on. So yeah, no discussion this week. Really chill. You got your Mudbox assignment. So your Mudbox assignment, I don't want a project file. You can just send me an image of the front of your character. So what I want you to do is I want you to take one of the template heads or take like a basic head template or a human body and just kind of like play around with the tools in Mudbox. And then I'd like you to send me 2 screenshots, a front view and a side view of your model or head or whatever you tend to work with. And really go into, sorry about that. I get like messages all the time while I work. What I want you to do is 2 images, one from the side, one from the front from your work. And I'd also like you to give me a 1-page document. You don't have to give me a page, just give me like a paragraph of what tools you used. I'd like you to know the 2 tools that you used. You can either do this in a Word document or you can put it in the notes section or the comment section when you submit something. That's fine. I just want to know what tools you use. So 2 tools and how did you use it, like in a 1 sentence. That's pretty much it. Other than that, that's all I got for this assignment. Other than that, just continue on the body. I want to see at least 60 to 70% done. You should have the limbs done, and the torso and the hips. Those should be completed, and the pelvis. That should be completed at this point. Hands and feet we can work with, but I want to see at least 60 to 70% done on the character body. At least that's what I'm looking for. Other than that, that's all I got. Really easy piece of cake. Be safe, have fun, enjoy, my friends. Hope you have a great week. If you need anything, let me know. Contact me. I always check in every day. But other than that, that's pretty much it. All right, everybody, have a good one. Be safe, have fun. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.